done spoiling the MSQ already. Sheesh. Sam, thank you for the 8 months. I super duper appreciate it. Did you do that? 4 plus 4 equals 8, which is how many months you've been subscribed for. That's kind of poggers. Also, hi Esmir, hi Miss, hi Mr. G. I'm tired, guys. I started stream late because I was busy doing important things. Legitimately. But also, like, I'm tired. I have run out of steam. Perhaps streaming 6 days in a row was a bad idea. I am out of steam. But I did say I was gonna stream today, and like I also have a Glam show to host. So I figured I should probably be here, I guess. Which also, speed that a little bit. There you go, that's better. Yeah, I figured I should be here as well. So here I am. I am here. Also, as you can tell, I logged in ahead of time. I was only 500 in queue. So it took me like 30 minutes to log in. But we're here. And it's all good. And I still have my chainsaw safe. But yeah. So I hope y'all are doing well. I hope things are good. Have you guys started the MSQ yet by chance? Planning on doing a little bit of that today, but like probably like a quest or two. Probably not much. Game keeps glitching out. Shame. Might actually... God, this is so funny. Still very early into it. Yep. I'm sure come Monday you will definitely outpace me. Kryza and I are up to the 3rd zone. Nice. Look at you go. You guys are very ahead then. Good job, good job. Might actually... just finished the 1st zone, I think. Gotcha. I got to the 1st trial? Okay. Alright, fair enough. That makes sense to me. Alright. What I was gonna do is... Right. Okay, so... First quest is right there. That's in Mordona. I'm gonna teleport there just to see how bad it is. This expansion is long. Good! Good. I want it to be. I just finished the 1st dungeon. Nice. All right, it's instanced. Huh. There'll be a lot of Sammy streams. I bet there will. That's good though. Like, we want that, you know? We don't want no short expansions. It's still so weird seeing like Reaper and Sage there, and seeing like the tanks and healers up here, and the healers not being down there. Doesn't make sense that you put all the DPS down here though. Hoping we get another physical ranged. That'd be kind of nice. And another couple healers and tanks. New search info window? No. I hate the 1st dungeon. Well, sounds like you're just a little hater. It's... like... Search info... like this? I don't know if that's right. Oh, actually, one thing I do want to see is Aether Currents. Yeah, they did lower the amount. Nice. Okay. It's a lot less, actually. That's really nice. New information. Right-click someone on your friends list. Alright, Sal's our lucky winner. New search info. The one from the locks? I'm glad. They should have taken that one out. That's stinky. Is this new? Is this new in particular, or... I don't get what I'm looking at here. The roles were not separated before? Oh! Oh. Oh yeah, I guess they are separated, huh? Nice. Shows you how much I paid attention to all of those things. Yeah. Oh, I have one complaint about some of the updates they did, though. Why did they not put the soul crystal over here? There's just this weird empty spot now, like... Come on, Squeenix, what are you guys doing? There's like a single line of job icons? Ah! Okay. I guess I could wait for this queue to pop. Or I could just go do the thing. Is everyone is commenting on the asymmetry of that? I know, why would they do that? I'm sad. It's so mean. Separated by ripples? Gotcha. Ugh, God, I'm tired, guys. I'm so tired. This stream is gonna just be me complaining. Just kidding. I do want to just like dip my toesy woesies in the MSQ a little bit. I'm hoping I'll get to like the first city or something. I'm hoping like Sharlayan's like early on, just so I can like fuck around in there. Who's gonna pop anytime soon? Don't act so self-assured. It says 9 minutes. It says I'm 50th. That makes sense. Remember, yesterday it said it 13 minutes for me and it popped at 8 minutes. And the Alliance queue was instant too. I guess that maybe makes more sense. Make sure you ever act in a way that accepts self-assured. If you play League with Cry, she gets way less self-assured. I'm not wrong. Hey. Well, it's how we humble people. We play League of Legends with them. You know? I'm impatient. Maybe I'll just start. Mutually exclusive. I don't know, when you blame things that aren't your fault though on yourself though, that doesn't sound exactly quite right. Ah, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm bored, I just don't want to like twiddle my thumbs in circles. Gotta talk to everybody, though. Determine to get to the bottom of it. I understood this area, uncover the telephori, wish to achieve all this. Towers purely strategic advantage, or they serve some other purpose? They serve the purpose of sucking that good aether, which is to cultivate in the other. Present, their role will be to facilitate communication between our allies and gather information on our enemy. Nice, good job. Hi, Stinky. So you want to spend many moon roaming Kugani? Rad's at hand, even Garlemald, but never Sharlayan. Oh, so you went to Thavnair. While Estinien nation populated entirely by bookish types like Alpha, it was not a place that appeals to me. I'm so surprised. Due to a long-standing policy of non-intervention, the point study master Fulshon explicitly state that fact, rather than simply refusing to involve themselves in our affairs, it would appear they're actively trying to prevent us from meddling in theirs. But we're good at meddling. Those, of course, make Car's mission of securing our entry into Sharlayan nigh on impossible, but I'm confident she will find a way in regardless. What if we just, like, go to Sharlayan? What are they gonna do? Fight us? I doubt it. Sharlayan's gonna be quite a test of your nerves. In more ways than one. You'll miss this place while we're away, I just know it. But for now, the best thing you can do is get plenty of rest while we wait to hear from Cryo. Endwalker tried to free the Almojala held in the tower, triggered some sort of alarm. The captives were killed instantly. Yikes. Until a means of rescuing them has been found. This will be most reliant on the Great Company series to such entities further abductions, so too the most reliant us to come through our investigation. Much more we've discovered the Telephori's machinations. Since Thavnair and I did return from Garlemald, their troops doth appear to have been tempered in the same manner as those engaged in constructing the towers of edifice of the capital. Interesting. Is anybody over here? I doubt it. That is a loady time. Okay, I know I'm close, but I want to start. Okay, what's up, Alpha now? The next ship to sail. Horse chestnut. Ah, that's cute. I like sailing. All right. So we got like 2 hours? Probably less than that. Eris, do you have some time to talk? Yay, boats. I'd like to gather everyone in Dawn's Respite together and assess the situation in which we have to find ourselves. Yeah, sure. I'm not going to do a lot of talking, probably just nodding, but yeah. Like, guys, I got this sick-ass coat. Do you like it? I got this sick-ass coat, so me and Graha match. And Xenos, but don't mention that one. I like the peaceful flute music. Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers in multitude of locations throughout the world. We have since learned that such structures are brought into being by that organization known as the Telephori. The Telephori's stated purpose is to recreate the final days of aeons past, an apocalyptic event that would result in the destruction of all that we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem to be able to resist the tempering, at least. After what happened to Erendwald and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. And while these threats close to home are of paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Telephori are under the leadership of Hydaelyn and another delightful fellow, Xenosia Galvus. Yeah! The Crown Prince and our dear friend. Yes, my friend, my enemy. Thank you, Thancred. See, Thancred gets it. He gets me. Thancred villain fucker confirmed. Today he's reclaimed his old body, murdered the Emperor of Alice, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. Capital has probably seen the worst of it. For a good while there, it saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession, but it's changed since that, and in troubling ways. Aye, during our reconnaissance there was not once rent by the barking of cannons or the cries of discord. 'Twas an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. I'm Mariange. Habits appear to have been tempered with an area of words spoken. Did they labor and transform the place into a soaring edifice born of nightmares? They were indeed made thralls. It seems safe to assume that these events too were orchestrated by the Telephori. Yeah, that's a pretty safe bet. An army of primals is awful enough, but in the light of recent developments, I fear it is only a prelude to the even greater catastrophe. We need to devise a means to counter the threat, and quickly before our allies are overwhelmed. We'll find a way into Sharlayan, I am sure of it. Hell yeah. Let's go. As for Sharlayan's comments regarding the final days are curious to say at least, the Forum knows more than it's letting on. Yeah, because they're a bunch of assholes. Sorry to interrupt. We just received word from Mistress Kryla. She says the arrangements for your visit have been finalized. I really like the music. Endwalker's music is really good. I love the Lee motif. I love how like, I love how well it's calling back the other like X packs and like its OST. Dude, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my god. More so, I love how hopeful it sounds. I do love the thematics of Shadowbringers versus Endwalker. Shadowbringers has the lyrics of, you know, we fall, we fall, we fall. And then Endwalker has we rise, we rise, we rise. And it's just like, you go from one X-Pack that was going down into this deepest pit of despair and dredging yourself back up. And Endwalker feels like it's all about just going above and beyond. Like we're literally, Shadowbringers ends at the bottom of the ocean, the lowest point we can get to. And we're going to the moon in Endwalker. We're going higher and higher and higher. It's so cool that you have an X-Pack about falling, immediately followed by an X-Pack about rising. And that's really cool. Really like that. This how perfectly the two like complement each other. It's gonna be good. Lieutenant Lim send board the next ship bound for Sharlayan. Arrival, present yourselves to associates and students of Baldesion. Come assist with the order's restoration. Ah, we're gonna help restore the order. Gotcha. We're all looking around. The arrangements may have been settled, but what of your thoughts? They must race at a prospect of returning home after so long. That piano part is so good. I'm eager to see it, of course. Of course. We should set off at once. Graha's so ready. God, it's so good. They'll accompany you to the docks. You'll need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey. Aw, Dadaru. Yeah, a little bit Asmira. It's got a little bit of that Halo 3 vibe. Again, this very like this very hopeful like charge into battle. I love the quest accepted sound too. Just like this very like good and powerful, hopeful surge. When everything was all about despair, now we've got something about hope. And not to say that Shadowbringers wasn't about hope, because Shadowbringers is about hope. Shadowbringers is, I would argue, less about hope and more, less about hope and more about tenacity, about hanging on. you know, like I think Shadowbringers does have a message of hope, but it is very much about like going to the edge, like going to the absolute edge of your desperation and still hanging on, still having that shred of hope, but still clean to what makes you you. Yeah, exactly, what makes you you. And still clinging to that. Where I feel like Endwalker's gonna be hopeful, but in a different way. Because I think Endwalker's gonna be hopeful in a way where it like, it's about rising above. It's about plus ultra, going beyond your limits. No, like, literally though, it's about breaking your limits. It's about going above and beyond in a way that you've never done before. It's about going beyond and above in a way that you've never done before and that you can do. That you can make it. You can get this, right? Yeah, Limit Break 4, basically, right? Shadowbringers felt like hitting us at our lowest point, being reforged by it, coming out stronger than ever, ready to walk to the end. Yeah. And I think Endwalker, in a way, is going to be us kind of hitting one of our highest points. If not our highest point, yeah. I think it is going to be us going beyond and stuff like that. Like, I could be wrong, but I guess the way I see it is just things are going to be different. And certainly after Endwalker, nothing's going to be the same. That's certainly true. Highest point, the moon? I mean, could be, yeah. But thematically, think about that. We end Shadowbringers at the bottom of the ocean, and I don't think we're gonna end Endwalker on the moon, but we could very well, you know, we are going to the moon. We are going above, like we're rising. That's really cool, and I can't wait to see kind of us to do more of those things and to us inspire, hopefully inspire more of that hope. Oh, there's Tadru. Because I really so badly want to see us in Endwalker just like come into places like Thavnair, like Garlemald, and even Sharlayan, and just be like, you know, like, we're the warrior of light and we're gonna save the world. And then that is exactly what we do. I really do. I really want us to go to these places and just be like this kind of salvation that we are, the shepherd that we are, you know? And I really want that for Garlemald in particular, because I think they're gonna need it the most. But it'd be so cool to just go there and, you know, we're basically this god, so to speak, and just we go there and we save people. Like, that's what I want. That's what I want to do. I want to help people. I really do. And I'm thinking we're gonna do that. I also can't wait for there to be like some inevitable scene where it's like somebody in Thavnair or Sharlayan's like, "Are you sure you can fight this evil monster?" And then like one of the scions is just like, "Do you know who we are? Do you know who she is?" Like, that'd be so cool. Just saying. Huh. Looking a little fruity here. Wait, I need to do something. This is very important. Who are you? The hardest elf and his assistants. Sorry, I gotta, like, very important, you know? But yeah, it would be very cool just to, like, see some of that stuff, you know? That is my so far wish list. Come on, Eris. Urianger. It's so good, isn't it? Eris is a big girl. Hideous, but I don't mind. 'Tis a rare experience for most guardians. True. I never thought the day would come when I would see sailing home again. It always seems so very far away. Oh, God, I'm gonna peg him so much. Hey, look, you guys are gay. I shudder to think what sort of manner of truth awaits us in the indigo deep. Still, I do dread the prospect of it. Discussions long overdue. Don't you guys like how Urianger and Thancred are constantly standing next to each other? Don't you like that for them? Isn't that kind of cool and neat? The two of them seem to be really close. Like, very consistently are hanging out with each other. Being with each other. You know? Contrary to what you might think, it will be like going home for me as well. I have learned how to survive in Limsa Mills, a bit of a Sharlayan, where I was taught quite relentlessly. I might add the skills to properly live. Yeah. No good reason to bring you to Sharlayan. Not much to be done about it, I suppose, but I would like to have given you a grand tour under happier circumstances. The part of me looks forward to returning home. I've not forgotten my father stripped us of the privileges of our family name. Hope it doesn't cause trouble with the officials upon our arrival. I've lived in Mesopotamia's care for a good part of my life, but even for me, I thought that returning to Sharlayan is quite exciting. I can hardly imagine how it is for the others who live most of their lives there. That's right, Y'shtola, you didn't spend a lot of time in Sharlayan, did you? What do you mean? Zara, listen. Listen here. Alright, have fun with your family, Raven. I love you so much. Everyone is here, which is good, because I already paid for your passage, and the fee is non-refundable. The trip to Sharlayan should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and all your luggage close at hand. I'm so excited to come back to Sharlayan. It's such a pretty city. This is the 1.0 Limsa theme. Hey, I recognize that Lalafell. I recognize those Lalafells. I know those two. That's the reporter and the yellow jacket. I know those two. Well, that's the merchant.
We almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule, or so I'm told.
Thancred, you're talking.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one. And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Aw, Thancred. Getting sentimental.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief.
You know, forever how much shit we give Urianger for how he talks, he is extremely poetic in how he speaks. It just...
Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
He looks so... He's like, hey, you weren't supposed to say that in front of everybody.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Animations! Animations!
Will this be your first visit to Sharlayan, Sir Estinien?
Alisaie just bent, like,
Sir Estinien?
Tales from the Shadow, yeah.
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
You got 2 hours, Tim. It was very poignant 2x. Yep. Yeah, Tales from the Shadow.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
Bully the boy!
You've made your point, Estinien. Painfully well.
God, the animations are so good. Just Alphino. That's perfect. Let's go, Tim.
Better.
I love that smile.
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland.
She's so sad, Tataru.
It's just... we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world.
Tataru.
And, once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Tataru, you're making me sad. I'll bring them back safe and sound. Eris is gonna protect him, don't you worry.
I'll hold you to that.
Now watch one or more of them die. And then Eris comes back and we're missing like a person or something, and Tataru's like, you promised. And Eris is like, I know. Ah! Okay, anyway.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Yes! Sorry. Boulder! I love my bouldery boy. Alright, Cultinet.
Hori! Culinary! What brings you all this way?
Also, is this the first time they've had voices for them? But, this is great. Oh, man. Hell yeah.
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower.
Also, Hori sounds exactly like I would expect him to. Also, hi, Ravana. Oh, anyone that was not Xenos. Fair. Fix, you got me there.
Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return.
Okay, I have a question. Now, the curtains might be blue. The curtains might be blue here. The curtains might be blue. But it's a really interesting that the only person not here on this walkway is Thancred. Now, maybe that's just how they space things out, and the curtains might just be blue, but it seems really intentional to put him down here when everyone is up here. Everyone else is up here. You could have put somebody there, spaced them out maybe, or put like Urianger down here too, but like, it's just Thancred. What does that mean? I don't know. Am I overanalyzing this? Probably. Probably. But we'll have to see. Is the curtains are just blue? Film analysis talk for saying maybe it's not symbolism? Yeah, yeah. Well, when I say something like, okay, the curtains might just be blue, it's me saying, it's me making a joke about like, you know, because you'll have people that'll be like, oh, the author's intent behind the curtains being blue is to represent the depression that this character and the author feels at these times. And then you ask the author, and the author's like, oh, I like the color blue. and that's it, right? So when I say the curtains might just be blue, it means I'm probably overanalyzing this, right? Like, this probably isn't symbolism, but it still seems extremely odd, like, very pointed that Thancred is down here while everyone else is up here. You know? Like, this is weird, right? Like, we can agree that this is odd, right? So that just seems... I don't know. Like, it just, something seems... I don't know, you know what I mean? Sorry. Just had to send that quick. But yeah. Thancred final boss confirmed? Thancred final boss confirmed. No, just like they could have framed this differently. They could have framed this scene differently, but they chose this. Now again, it might just be like, But like, knowing how exactly as are, knowing how good they are at camera placements and cinematography in this game, it does make me feel like this is a very intentional choice. Cause like, again, why is he by himself? Like, why is he by himself when everyone else is here? You could have put a couple of people down there to like balance the scene out, but the scene is weighed. Like, it's weighed towards this corner, towards this kind of half of the screen, while Thancred's out here kind of by himself. It's weird. Does that mean anything? Well, if Thancred dies, maybe it does, or something happens to him. Hi, Orange. Yeah, I wonder why we did that. True. Again, this is probably me overanalyzing this, probably. Oh, Tim, exactly, Tim. Yeah, exactly like that. I am probably overanalyzing this. But, I don't know, dude. This is weird.
We will too, of course. Aye. We, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
I love Hori.
We set the sail! All aboard for Sharlayan!
It's time.
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Have a safe journey, and please, be careful.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown. A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux.
Hey,
in
what?
uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice.
I'm sorry!
That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent. And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
They can't just do that to me! I feel a lot of emotions extremely quickly.
Feel. Think.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly.
Babies.
No doubt. Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Sharlayan should be coming into view at any moment.
You. The Nat.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad. Hear, feel, think. And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Okay, now that I have a moment to breathe. Why is it the narrator? What does that mean? I thought the Emmett stands were just crazy. What does that mean? 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 Props to Endwalker for getting me to cry within the first fucking 3 minutes. Good job. Good job, you done did it. What the fuck, dude? You can. Why is Emmett the narrator? I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Oh yeah, and this is Hydaelyn apparently. I mean, we've been new. But like... My shade. This track's very good. My brain is scrambled eggs. I can't even, like... Dude, that narration just annihilated me. What the fuck? He is alive. No. Alright. Well, we know what Eris is gonna say here. Sammy, 5 seconds in. Alright, I haven't had enough Endwalker for one day. Bye! Literally! I love how hard he leans in the poetry of his lines. Well, like, you can tell it's Emmett just by the way he speaks. Like, I heard the voice, I'm like, oh my god, it's Emmett. And then the way he speaks and the lines that he's delivering, I'm like, this is Emmett. This is Emmett. Like, this is how he talks, this is how he speaks, his mannerisms, and what he's saying with, like, you know, like, meet it at your end, and then the camera goes down into the water, like with the Tempest, like with his home, like with Armora, just going back down into, like, the abyss, right? As his lines, like, punctuate and narrate what's happening. And previously, all the other narration has been important in some sense. It's been an important character or dialogue or thought process these characters have had. So that tells me this is what Emmett's thinking right now. Does that mean Emmett's dead? I'm not even 100% sure. I was I was convinced he was dead. But like... Maybe he's within you, similar to how Ardbird is. I'm almost thinking it's something like that, or he's in the live stream, like, watching down. Like, watching what's happening. Well, because you have his crystal, don't you? You have Emmett's crystal still. So maybe that, like, that's how he's kind of, like, watching what's happening. Yeah, my guess is that he is kind of chilling in the live stream, just, like, observing. But, like... I also think it's him untempered. Oh, it definitely is. It's untempered Emmett for sure. Right? Did we give all the crystals to Elidibus? Nope. Emmett's was not there. Emmett's crystal was not with Elidibus's. There was not a purple crystal there. We kept ours, we kept Emmett's. I think we kept most of them. I think we only gave Elidibus back the 3, which is Lalabreha, Iggy's, and Elidibus's. I think. I'm pretty sure, at least, there was no purple crystal there. Pretty sure. So I think we kept Emmett's. But god, holy shit. Hi, lass. Just gonna be like, yo, why? Like, what's going on? Also, nice mask.
After your sojourn in the First, I believe you have your answer.
Nice Amarot mask. The Nat. Is that even your real name, Hydaelyn? I love her eyes.
You have gained an understanding of what I truly am. What Hydaelyn has always been. A primal.
Squints.
Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world. and I was brought forth to bind him.
I really like that Amaridian mask
Yet
too.
7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered.
Yes, 7 times.
The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield.
Yeah. So I was right, Hydaelyn
Yet
is
though
just
it
so
taxes
incredibly
me
weak she can't do
sorely,
anything.
I dare not leave these words unsaid.
Yep. If you're a subscriber or have mod permissions to, if a mod gives you permission to, miss, you can always post it in the Discord, though. Hydaelyn is speaking straight for once. Same.
Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine.
Also, you want to know something really juicy I want to point out? Framing of this scene. We are in shadow right now. We are in shadow against a blue crystal sky. And Hydaelyn is in the light. She's standing there in the light as the shadow looms over us, literally completely covering us in darkness. As we see this blue, beautiful crystal sky in the background reflected off of the sea, the railing, like, drawing a line between us. Her standing up higher so she looks bigger, but also a pole separating us. Separating the light and the dark. We see that pole right there. We're really gonna get into some Ascian shit. Some of our Ascian shit, I bet. This scene is really well framed, though. It's very good.
Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental. Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it.
Yeah, I know that.
When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
Exactly, Goo.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land.
Your traveler's heart. She knows we're Asm. She knows we are.
And soon.
Your traveler's heart. She knows we're Asm 110%. She knows who she's talking to. She made a promise a long time ago. A promise to Asm, probably. Vanat, I bet you Vanat made a promise to Asm. And that's what's happening here. That's what's being fulfilled.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff, though.
Love you, Alisaie.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
Hi, Rekka.
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
I would say gay, but they're differing genders.
Sleepers have arisen. There she is. Good old Sharlayan.
Oh, I see it.
Alfie smile.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes. But we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinien saith. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper. There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
The moon.
Sharlayan, the solitary island nation of the northern seas.
Yeah.
Where under the watchful gaze of Thavnair, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets.
I love the way he said that!
Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil. So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Yeah, you're right! God! Alright, set the counter to 3.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Excuse you, I've cried 3 times. I've cried 3 times so far. I miss that bastard, I do. And I love that he's just like, they hoard all manner of knowledge and wisdom. These wise scholars, how quick they were to flee when the first Garlean boot set foot on Alamegan soil. It's just like, ah, man, Emmett is drilling them! Yes! Oh my god. Heartbreaking. The worst person you know just made a good point. Oh man, I love him. You just see him just sitting there like how quickly they abandoned it. Like when the first Garlean boot set foot on Alamegan soil. God, I love him. You can just hear, oh. He's like, God, these bitches, your would-be allies. The slightest shake in his tone tells you everything you need to know about what he thinks of them. Oh, absolutely. He's just like, these bitches. I so badly want to talk to Emmett, and Emmett's like, so how was Charlie? And I'm like, it was terrible. And he's like, yeah, I kind of figured. He's trying his best to narrate, but he's like, I have to be sassy. I can't not be. God, I love him. I love him so much, dude. I love him. The music's really good. When I was on the Meteor tour, I basically cried when I heard the song for the first time. The Sharlayan music's really, really fucking good. It's so good. Great place to AFK at, not gonna lie. Emmett, I'm a biased narrator, and I am proud of that. I love
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Hasn't Sharlayan all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
And I love how he says those of us without direct ties, and is showing us, because the two of us have zero ties whatsoever.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Sharlayan only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders, especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
God damn, these bitches xenophobic though.
May.
Booyah.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed.
Papers, please. Yep.
The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Sharlayan's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions.
Yep.
Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldesion, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration.
Raka, there's a difference between those two terms?
Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Right, because he's a student of Baldesion. That makes sense. I am the final boss, yep. Have you done Eureka? Nope, I have not done Eureka. I've not done a scrap of Eureka. I intended to start it before Endwalker, but I just never got to it. I don't want to fight Zumi. I would win, yeah?
Of course. The immigration offices were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
Love that Catboy.
Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
Yep, that's gonna come into play.
I am. Grahatir of the Students of Baldesion at your service.
Because of course it is, yep.
I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
God, his charisma, man. He's great.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today.
Okay.
And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Oh man, this is gonna be bad. Estinien and Eris are gonna have the worst time here. We're gonna have the worst time. The twins probably also aren't gonna have a good time, but Estinien and Eris are gonna have a really bad time. Cause it's like, oh, you're an Archon. Well, yeah, we'll process this. Oh, your guys are Archons? We'll process your applications first. Like, we're gonna get to the end and it's just gonna be like, why do you have a spear on your back? Is that a staff? Why are you wearing that dreadful jacket? Your jeans are torn. And Eris is just like, fuck, dude. I just like, fuck, man, what? It's like, you're wearing armor? And Estinien's like, I'm a dragoon. A dragoon? The nepotism and bias AF, they don't even bother to hide it from the first person you meet. Oh yeah, this place is gonna be terrible. Like everyone's out here being like, the worst nation definitely has to be like Garlemald or some shit. Nah, it's the Sharlayan bitches, I bet. Minded who? Garlean's still bad. Don't you mind me. Terrible place. But like, Sharlayan is just a different flavor of Garlemald, but coated with a prettier gloss and a more dishonest smile. That's what Sharlayan is. Fucking bet. Putting cash money on that. If they thought the lesser peoples, lesser countries were worthy of subjugation, they would do that. But they're not, right? They're too good for them. So, yeah.
Ishtola rule.
I like her nails.
See how it glows? That list is etherically linked with a citizen registry kept in the main repository.
Ah, goddamn. Smart bitches. Eris is like, yo, what the fuck?
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
This might be, yeah?
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alisaie Leveilleur.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
Yup.
And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
This feels a little bit like victim blaming. I don't know how to explain it, but it does feel a little bit like, yeah, I know your dad disowned you, but you probably shouldn't, you probably shouldn't, you know, exacerbate your situation or anything, because, people are already anxious and stuff, so just, shut up and don't talk about it, please. And the receptionist does seem like an unpleasant person. I don't like her. Karen Lala, she is.
We shall keep that in mind.
And Graha's like, oh.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
The tolls!
Name and occupation?
Uh-oh. I should. Eris would. She would. She'd be like champion of Eorzea. She would. She would though. Like Eris is coming to Sharlayan to start shit. She is coming here to start shit. She's here to cause problems. And I love that you can say an adventurer or an artisan, because if you're like a crafter or even maybe a gatherer, you can claim that, right? But an adventurer, like, we're all adventurers, right? But I like that there's that artisan bit. That's good. But yeah, you could also just be like, I'm the champion of Eorzea. I have to. I am legally obligated to select this option. This is what Eris would say. She would not call herself an artisan, and she'd not call herself an adventurer. I want to show my hand too early. Nah, Eris doesn't have a hand to show her. Like Eris is just like, Eris would just throw a deck at her and be like, I'm the warrior of light, bitch. Champion of Eorzea.
And it is a title well earned, I can assure you.
Graha's like, and she's really good. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh, I want to peg him. Oh man, I love it. He's like, a title well earned. Oh man. Simp Cat swings in. Graha's such a good boy. But yeah, remember, Eris as a character, there is no subtlety. She is not a subtle woman. They're like, we're gonna have to blend in, and Eris is like, no, we're not. I'm not blending in. You guys can blend in. I'm not going to. Me and Estinien are gonna be over here doing hot shit. Hot people shit. God, I love Graha.
An adventurer by trade is what your documentation indicates. No mention of this particular title. Self-appointed, I take it. Either way, your employer seems willing to vouch for your character, so I shall, albeit reluctantly, grant you entry. Champion.
Document says adventurer. Oh my god.
And you, sir?
Estinien Valeno, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Oh no! Estinien! Estinien's 4 charisma coming in there.
If you'll allow me.
Oh my god, he's like, am I employed? Graha's got that like 27 in charisma. Estinien's got that tasty 3 in charisma. Cryo, you're adorable. She was huffing and puffing.
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Graha is a charisma caster. Yeah, he's a sorcerer. Graha's definitely a sorcerer. Like, easy. Or, maybe. I don't know. I have to think about that.
Mistress Baldesion, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
God, these fucking bitches.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
I'm so glad we're gonna see more of Cryle here, because we love Cryle. But also, I just love that I love that the idea of Estinien being a mercenary and Eris being an adventurer is so fucking distasteful. I love that. I love that, because it's just like, again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, Sharlayan is just a different type of Garlemald with a glossier shine and a better lying smile. Seriously. Oh my god.
Cryle, it is good to see you.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you all seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
I heard a car alarm, and I was just like, huh, weird.
Oh! Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
Aww. I was gonna try to get her a smile.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Something about Kryl just like waddling beside Estinien looking up at him is really cute. I kind of ship it a little bit. Like a little bit. Oh, it's so good to be back. Okay. I'm gonna go show you guys one of my favorite places. Oh, I should probably complete that quest. Ah, don't worry about it. But yeah, Ishgard versus Sharlayan for like worst city state in that regard. I'm not so sure which is worse. Because you could argue that Sharlayan's lack of intervention has killed a lot of people. Yeah, there's this like little flower fountain here, and it's really pretty. This is where I did a lot of my pictures on the media tour, and it was really cute. And like, I don't know. It's a nice little place. I like fountains, I like flowers. Reminds me of Idleshire a little bit, which is also Sharlayan in nature. Sharlayan is a coward state. Silence in the response to oppress benefits the oppressor. It absolutely does. Which is why I'm like, which is why, like, again, I would argue that the lack of intervention from Sharlayan, or the lack of intervention there, has potentially killed even more people than the Dragonsong War has. Which I know is a fairly bold claim for me to make, but I'm not sure it's inaccurate. Like, think about all the good Sharlayan could have done if they weren't such fucking cowards. Our buffer for queue times? Yup. Not surprised. They definitely could have helped prior to the calamity. Yeah? No, I mean, think about it. Like, they probably could have stopped the calamity. Maybe. Maybe they could have. Like, I'm not kidding when I say, like, Sharlayan has a lot to answer for. God, this place is so pretty. I hate that it's such a pretty place, too. Also, good old Sharlayan Aetherite. Fucking gigantic, too. You look a lot really familiar there, dude. Huh. If Sharlayan wasn't sitting on his hands. Yup. No, you're absolutely right. It's the students, I think. Yep, Baldesion. Makes sense. I also really like this like foresty area by the library over here. It's really pretty. A G-posed with a bun boy over here. Leaving that calling with dangerous shit sitting everywhere. Yeah. Oh no, the irresponsibility was pretty bold of them. They're lucky the Gobbies found it and that like the Garlians didn't. Yeah, this is the bun boy I G-posed with. This place is really pretty. Vanity. But yeah, no, that's absolutely true. Just like they're in action, you two. Let's hope we play better in the next one then. Nice. I did not play any MSQ. Media Tour, there was no story spoilers at all for Media Tour. They did let us walk around Sharlayan the city, though. Yes. That was sort of our home point. We explored... No, 3 zones, right? Yeah, 3 zones. If you include Sharlayan as the city. The media version stripped the NPC names, that is also correct. We did get to do a dungeon, and I'm not gonna lie, not very comprehensible, but I mean, I think I know what was kind of going on. But one thing I love about Sharlayan, my favorite thing that I love about this city, is there's fucking Rose here. There's actual Femrose in this city. There's a lot of them, actually. There's a lot of Rose in Sharlayan. Like, there's a ton of them. Also, gobbies! You love me some gobbies. Safe for uplanders to yummy eat. Gobbies never lie, so let us sell our goodie goods. I wouldn't have expected Sharlayan to be a row hub. I'm glad it is, because we never fucking get that shit. It just even in Limsa. Sharlayan hoarding knowledge and Rose, true. This cafe is really cute too. City was founded by a row, that is correct. Yeah, see there's another Femro. There's a fair few Dusk Whites here too, if I recall correctly. There was food on these tables last I saw. Interesting. And, well, they're seafaring and Limsa has the Arcanist Guild. And if you notice that even like the architecture between Limsa and Sharlayan is similar. It's similar. I think there's another Femro. There's a lot of rows here. It's great. It's so nice. That is about as awkward as expected still. But we're here now, and that's all that matters. I'm fine. Honestly, better to have waved through the stern warning than denied entry after all. Even allowing that the years I spent in the first past here in the blink of an eye, the city feels untouched by time. City theme very pretty. Allow me to extend my warmest welcome, Paris. May the wisdom of my homeland aid us in our endeavors. We're doubtless eager to take to the sights, not to worry, heirs. The city is not like to vanish before we finish our discussion. I am unaccustomed to fabricating lies on demand. Why should it matter how I earn my living? Yo, Estinien with the greatest point right there. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk more shit about Sharlayan. Sorry if you don't like that, but here, that's what we are. Like, legit, like, I feel like Sharlayan's that type of country that's just like, oh, you don't have a job? Bye! Like, they place a lot of value in that sort of thing. Don't like Sharlayan. I like it, I hate it. I love it, I hate it, okay? Consider Sharlayan. You may notice some similarities to Crystarium, yes. In fact, oh, we really shouldn't let Kryl have her first say. We could do this conversation another time. Oh my god. He took some liberties, I'm sure. Is that a bunny girl or a bunny boy? Bunny girl. That's a bunny boy, though. Hi, Nevik. I'm still on the first quest. As for the ship coming to port, the officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Right, they probably don't think artisan's a real job. They're probably like, it could be better. We're Sharlayans. Hi, Ashley, Illy. These bitches. Hate them. Hate. In that XP, though. Cloudy day. Over the last hour and a half. Yeah, and I cried 3 times already. Your point. Wagon. Yeah. I want to jump on the water. Oh, Towers per quest, take my sweet time, same. How surprised this thing didn't just walk past them. True. I mean, what are they gonna do? Cast magic at him? Small. Oh, worried. Natural geography. Fresh air between classes, but for some reason asked directions rather often, so I decided why not act as a guide. Huh. With the shorthand, Sharlayan. Seldom they call this unofficial dubbing of our homeland Old Sharlayan, or the Old World. Thus name appears to have stuck. Control of the world, and the Bibliotheca Historica, among other collections, have been valuable. Wah meme. She's a meme. Hi, Kryl. Old Sharlayan, new to you. Correct. I had thought to launch directly into explanation of what I've learned so that we might proceed. Is that chess piece new? Why does that sound like Undertale music? Like, that just, like, that opening tone, that sounded, like, it sounds like home from Undertale. Jeez. This is Eris and Estinien's first time Sharlayan for the rest of your homecoming. That was long overdue. It just sounds like Undertale music. There's some places you wish to visit, people you're dying to see, therefore I propose we postpone our agenda that you may all have sufficient time to recover your journey and get your bearings on the city. Yeah, that has to be the same chord. It has to be the same fucking chord. Get this. That is the same chord. That has to be the same chord. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene the Baldesion Annex. How does that sound? It's a fine suggestion. We may not be welcome in the Levier estate as such, but I'd like to know who's around the neighborhood all the same. Equally untethered, as it were. There's no particular place that my kin call home. Thought I'd pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Book 2 of our old hunts might yield some useful gossip. This was west of the Aetheryte Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there anon. So we will see you there. Two of places that I would be remiss for not visiting forthwith by thy leave. What of you, Estinien? My services as a guide of yours are for the asking. Probably got a crush on him or something? That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. But I could... Oh, she's got a little crush on him, doesn't she? Oh, she does. I ship it. Well, Raha, would you like to join us there? You've been gone for quite a while. It'd be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. To be fair, who doesn't? Fair? Oh, of course, if you will have me. Thavnair, Sharlayan awaits. I gotta hang out with the Baldesians. Cool. Raha, eh? Mm-hmm. Kryl and Raha are close. They're like best friends. Because they studied together. Oh, that she calls him Raha? Same. I want to call him Raha in game more. I'm sure we'll get the opportunity to be honest. Also, this fucking menu is so nice, by the way. It's just so nice. So nice. Physically few, mentally a century. Yeah, Kryl calls him Raha because like they studied together and are like they're like in the same classes. A lot of them. They're like best friends, which like I love that and I definitely ship that for them. Is like just being besties. They deserve that. And he got called up for being a hobo and he's already back at it. Yup. You'll love to see it. Also, I don't like how this place is called Journey's End. The time will come where we'll meet again at Journey's End. That's a little sus, right? That's like a little sus. Wait a minute. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, the curtains might be blue again. I might be overanalyzing this. But that is like... Okay, but yeah, that's suspicious, right? That's Omega sus. Supremely sus. The Sharlayans vented. But like, they called it Journey's End. They chose to call it Journey's End. And that's weird, right? We agree. That's strange that they called it that, right? That is bizarre. Like, they didn't have to do that, but they did. That's weird. But why call it that? I don't know. That's what I mean, is like... Can't wait till they call a restaurant The Final Day. Help! 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 I have an idea. Don't fail me now. Ah, no! I have another idea. Don't fail me now. Fuck! Help! Mad because tall, stuck on the wall. Shut up! Help! Febro coat caught on the lamp post. Help! Help! My big ass coat got caught! There's a feather on the roof! Only Sammy, shut up! Wait, ninja move? Okay, wait. Why am I pantsless? Fuck! Damn it! Hi, Harley. Oh, Harley, yeah, I miss you, hun. What's going on? Hello. Help! Oh yeah, I could probably just teleport out, huh? Problem solved! I thought of it all by myself, because I'm very intelligent. Anyway, yep. Taking credit for that one. Can't believe Hydaelyn almost got me there. Hey, that man's floating. Sir, your feet, they're in the ground. I also love that their mammoths are like... Their mammoths are also like fancy. Their mammoths are rich. Oh, so now he walks down normally. Squints. Yes, we've expanded upon it last. Should be in the Discord. Or I think we have a command to it, actually. His enthusiasm is infectious, I agree. Are those bunny boys petting each other? Kinda gay. Love it. She, my friend, I am more than content to follow your lead. I'm at your side. I'm entering a different area using the Ethernet or by putting too much distance between you. Aratia to select the option to part ways. Yay! Oh my god, let's go for a walk. I can Graha, let's go! Graha, we gotta go to the park and take cute pictures. I'm sorry, y'all, but if you expected me to make any good progress, you don't know this stream. I have the option to go take pictures with my boyfriend, so I'm going to. You found a stray cat. It will follow you home. Good. Come on, sweetie. Hey, sir? Sir? Wait a minute, you're supposed to be shorter than me. He wants to be tall. He's asserting dominance. There's not a single thing dominant about this cat boy, and you all know it. Not a single thing dominant about him. Wait, if I hug him? Oh, ignore that. There we go. Are you a QA checker by chance? No. Not intentionally, at least. They don't know that Graha is following me. We all know. This is great. He's walking on sunshine. Whoa! He's walking on sunshine. Whoa! It feels good. Hey, Graha, let's sit in the same shape. If I sit down, will you sit down? Graha, sit with me, you bitch! He's just gonna stare at me. Catboy. A worthy guide. Did you say other things? I wish I could do more with him, to be honest. kind of looks like they're holding hands. Like a little bit. God, he would have to raise his hand up to hold her hand, though. He looks like a fucking... He looks like a child. He's so small. He's so baby. God, Eris, I wish I could make them look at each other. Does it help that Eris is tall? What makes you say that? Do you think Eris is tall? What makes you say that? Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to eat that egg. Almost makes it look like he was taking a selfie with you. Mm-hmm. He's such a small boy. All right. Hey, Graha knows what he wants. Zoe, Graha knows what he wants. He's a cat boy. He's very familiar with pussy. Sir! Aw. Graha's just going to the moon. Look, Graha, I know you want to feel tall, but this is ridiculous. Oh, he fell. Is that a bunny boy? Somebody bunny in maid outfit. His name is Trophy Husband. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. You'll love to see it. Bunny boy in a maid dress and there's a femro there. Oh my god. Graha! Stop! Your magic powers are terrifying! He's a sentinel! Ah! That was great. Bunny boy in a maid dress. Oh man. This game is gonna make me act up, I swear. Never patch up the floating. I want him to ascend. All set, then let us be on our way. First stop is amusingly enough, will be the last stand. It's a cafe in the west end of the harbor. I know that place. Oh? Yes? This is amazing. Come on, gays, let's get going. Come on, ya homosexuals. Let's go, baby! So I saw there was a conversation point over there, but I'm curious to see if there's, like, other ones around the area. Also, this is a great way to get us to, like, explore the area. It's about that Scion dating sim. Just saying. Just saying. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Excuse me. I'm gonna milk all of the conversations I can out of these two. Not gonna lie. Oh. I'm seeing with new eyes, as you are. The cafe may not seem like lanes, but last night is actually a very important part of the city. Boga D's nuts. I'm sad there's no, like, mark for that. Other than usual wares coming and going to the hours, I expect assistance in the intrepid adventure would be highly appreciated. There's no reason why you couldn't undertake any task which pique your interest. You're being cleared of immigration officials, after all. Look forward to the day your name is celebrated in Sharlayan the same way as it is in Eorzea. Aw, thanks, fanboy. Oh, the Peristyle. That's the first stop of the cargo unload on the docks. You can usual necessities, daily living, and other important vitals running to Island Nation that also supplies that further Sharlayan's pursuit of knowledge, namely large quantities of books, specimens, samples. Those stacks certainly keep the attendants busy. Or like some kind of marker. I would too. Because now your girl's gonna kind of just run around and try to find them. I'm thinking they're probably not off the beaten path, but like, what if they were? But like, what if they were off the beaten path, though? Is that? It is! Huh. Lion. Okay, doesn't look like it. Okay, doesn't look like it. Puts my mind at ease a little bit. Yeah, having some kind of marker would be good, because like I don't want to miss like literally any of these. Oh, that tomato pig was following you? Nah. Not yet, at least. That's our destination, but there's another one over here, it looks like. This is super cool, by the way. Another site, one could hardly forget the great statue of Thavnair. Student Baldesion is quite courted the Isle of... I was usually courted the Isle of Val, but here's about the scholar's wise features every time I return to this ship on the city. Seas known as the Thavnair Stoa are so named for the scholar which stands at its end. The Sharlayan people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else, thus when Thavnair was chosen as our patron deity, it was more of a matter of pragmatism than belief, an alignment of principles, as it were. We have honored him with rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our faith is not so restrictive as to say the Ishgardians. Individual Sharlayans can and do worship divinities of their own choosing. Any of them worship Azamea, asking for a friend? Not as restrictive as, say, Ishgard. Alright, you fucking coming from my city, bitch? Yeah, this is very nice. You're on the floor now? That is an inviting aroma. Funny, Graha, that's what you said about me last night. The last day. All our research into nutrition food preparation is quite extensive. They have a Sharlayan tends to regard seasoning and flavor with certain indifference. What? You telling me these smart ass bitches don't season their food? God, what kind of fucking apocalyptic level civilization is Sharlayan? What the fuck? You're not seasoning your food, but you're so smart? I get why Emmett was calling you would-be scholars. Like, come on. I've already forgotten Arcane loaf. I thought that was just like the poor college student food. I thought that was poor college student food. But like, no, this is apparently like, in general, they don't do seasoning. Oh. That's a joke about British people, oh my god. Like, they call themselves scholars, but they're, oh my god. Salt takes a whole 5 seconds to add, and a whole 5 seconds is wasted on what could be spent reading. And salt is such a necessary ingredient. Like, oh my god. You guys should see my fucking spice cabinet. It's amazing. I have such a good spice cabinet. I have so many things. Because every time I go to the grocery store, I buy like a different spice. Doesn't matter if I don't need it, but I buy it because I want to use it. Like, I just bought, what did I just buy my last visit there? Oh, I bought, I bought curry powder. Like a curry seasoning. That's what I got. But like, literally, it's not hard. Oh my, I just cannot, like... I don't know why this bothers me so much, but it does. How do I put this? The food is, it's bland. As encapsulated by our infamous Arcane loaf, the prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first and taste a distant second. Yikes! There's one people at the studio, however, who would stomach the school's insipid meals no longer, so he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. So the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining and This is the only restaurant on this entire fucking island? Y'all make fun of the Ishgardians for having a community salt lick, but damn, at least they have salt. Holy shit! Oh, I'm mad! The last stand came to me, as the name implies, as a soul that... Oh my god, the only mention of culinary arts in the island of otherwise mediocre fare. Seem to recall the burger being hailed as one of the most impressive items on the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Are you guys fucking okay? Eris's highest crafter is a culinarian too, so she's gotta be sitting here like... As you were typical Sharlayan when it came to cheap and convenient raw, huh? But surely Thavnair has since taught you how to appreciate the well-prepared dish. We should stop in when the time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Shall we press on? The stairs on the side of the cafe will take us up to the Aetheryte Plaza. I'm pissed! I'm mad! I'm like so mad! I don't even know, I'm like unreasonably upset about this. They claim to be such fucking educated, smart little bitches, but they can't even fucking make a decent sandwich? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Welcome to the intellectual nation of Sharlayan. Intellectual nation? More like fucking idiots. This is what happens when you put all of your points into intelligence and none into wisdom. Sharlayan has a grand total of a fucking 0 wisdom score here. Son of a bitch. They're too good for Flavor Town. Pendanatic Nation, more like it. God. Are there any more places? Doesn't look like it. Across the world, our funds were stretched thin, and any spare coin I went to books that caught my eye. But it was the least of my concerns, though now having lived through some rather harrowing times, I learned the fortunate thing is to be able to eat your fill. Oh my god. Where plaza we go? We just need to head up the stairs next to the last stage. Huh. Aw, Titus. Okay. Right here looks different from how I remember it. It's very big, an unusual shape, isn't it? Sure, however, it's the perfectly functioning aetherite. Remember that to tune yourself before we move on. In a diligent tour guide I am, I should make mention of the Confluence, research facility located on this very plaza. So much fun to discover is the reason why Sharlayan stands at the foremost of teleportation technology. As deciphering the underlying principles of Alakan aetherites, it has allowed us to understand and reconstruct what is essentially a lost art. Off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northwest to Agora, Sharlayan's largest marketplace. Huh. Weird. I just think of those classical music pieces that are complex, but not really pleasant to listen to. Exactly. Speaking of aetherites, those teleportation fees do add up after a while, which is why I intend to rely on the far cheaper ferry services. Puzzle you surprised me, Mr. Tatter, who informed me the signs are reimbursed for transportation costs as part of our duties, but I find old habits hard to break. That I'd rather not be bothered filling out our necessary paperwork. I don't want to. Sorry, Sam. That's entrance to the Confluence. I have no doubt that expertise will prove useful at some point, so just to remember it, remember the way here. Let's go inside, why not? You're adorable. Whole lot of crystals. Whole lot of crystals here. Looks a little suspicious. Scholarly Rothgar. Same girl. Ma'am? Shall prove the last thing I do? Huh. Aliens. Oh, did they? I didn't know that. Alright, Graha, you're flying again. You want some attention? I look forward to seeing what the new wares they had to offer. Choose a right. Let's continue to Agora. There's a spot there. Is that a book? Bookseller. Adorable. I've browsed the shelves for a moment. There may be some hidden gems I've yet to read. You're such a nerd. Only a moment? How optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you. Perhaps I'll return later then. Aww. That's 1.0 lore? Ah. The open stairs are uniquely Sharlayan. I'd always thought them a common sight until I visited other nations. That's adorable. I love it. Huh. This is the markets area. Makes sense. Dad! A poo. Okay, main coin percent today, I wonder? God. You know, Graha, for being broke, you sure do want to spend money a lot. Whereas made in Sharlayan as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They'll sell questionable prototypes, various research institutes, but I think the practice has thankfully died out for the most part. Just thinking of a better place to talk about your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, the next stop here is a tour as a particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. Back to the Aetheroid Plaza, follow the path north and climb the stairs at an imposing building at the very top. That's the forum. I know where that fucking is. Arcane's design. God. I hate how much I love and hate this place. There's so much I like, but don't like about it. You know? Only Final Fantasy could, like, give me, like, that kind of emotional ride. This place is really pretty, too. Kind of typical of the Sharlayan architecture, aside from the research wing, our headquarters in the Isle of Val are rather simple and rustic by comparison. It's a conflicting society, for sure. And who left their portal here? A lot of genuinely great things about Sharlayan, even if their isolationism is awful. The city is gorgeous, nation terrible. Yup. It's a conflicting society. It really is. Dedicated to the blessing of water. Sharlayan's water represents more than life-sustaining liquid. It's a reminder of the great flood that which precipitated the birth of our nation as well as a symbol of the knowledge which flows from Thelex's divine ewer. This is the reason you see an abundance of fountains throughout the city, and a propensity for utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture. Oh yeah, I love it. It's very nice. Really blessed water here. Interesting. Remember the city contrasts my image with the past and the reality of the present. We're looking first at the top of stairs, or to the 8th right. Just keep walking and you'll reach it eventually. Especially we're passing as Arcane's design. The name is the honor of several individuals whose contributions were instrumental in the founding of Sharlayan, the city's political and financial center, and also hosts a collection of research institutions. The little free libraries, aka communism. Oh my god. The shop sells Arcane loaf. No! Banui. An invigorating breeze, a touch biting perhaps, but pleasant nonetheless. Can you imagine having an argument with these debate lords? No, because Eris would get like... Eris would just be like, you should help us, and they're like, no, and Eris is like... And they're like, debate me, and Eris would just be like, I will set this building on fire if I have to. Eris has 0 patience, and she has a lot of violence. Before you is the Rotstra. Public building platform erected here upon which the forum is elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Sounds like Armorot. Not gonna lie. I'll debate you with magic. The stage has since evolved into council chambers. The nature of the forum and the duties of members have remained largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. He's staring at me, it's okay. My apologies, from here I can only see the entire city spread out below. Vista put my mind at my arrival in the first, and those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Actually, my answers were inspired from knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Sharlayan. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, and a Crystarium. I could almost see its echo. On a scale of Alfie to Alisaie, oh, she's like 3 Alisaies. I see you. Feel free to come up here wherever you wish. I don't think the councils would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes finally at the journeys named Journey's End. Down the stairs east and continue straight ahead. That place is too aptly named. It's way too aptly named. This fucking place. God, I'd burn it down if I could. Yeah, I'm not kidding when like Eris is like this close to threatening the Sharlayans with violence. She's like this close to threatening all of them. She has absolutely zero tolerance for them and their fucking hijinks. Which, to be fair, I think she's pretty justified. Definitely less opulent. G'raha is like the singular thread keeping her from blowing. That's an astrologian! Oh. Ho-ho! Nice. Yeah, G'raha is like the singular thread keeping her from blowing the whole operation, yep. What are they gonna do? Defending themselves while betraying their values? Exactly. Like, so that's the thing, is that Eris would be like, I'm gonna hurt you. And you're gonna let me. Because you're so much better than that, right? Yeah, they can betray their values and defend themselves, or Eris just fucking beats them up. Because, you know, I'm just a firm believer in if protagonist gets pissed off enough, protagonist is justified in fighting people. Do you not feel the cold? It's not terribly chilly for these northern climes, but compared to the temperate weather in Limsa Laminsa. This your journey's end is eastern block of the city, so all you need to do is take the stairs down the road to Strahd, keep heading east, of course. Just zero tolerance. Neighborhood is home to the highest echelons in Sharlayan society. I never did feel comfortable enough to wander these streets on a whim. We'll meet again at Journey's End, huh? We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us this is where those who were put ashore with Arcane Noyun Kuprith built their first homes. Present day, it serves as a residential district for the most important officials and the oldest of Sharlayan families. See, one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. That estate belongs to our friends from House Levier. All things considered, we should probably keep it our distance for the time being. With that, we bring our little Sharlayan tour to a close. I hope it has proven to be an entertaining and enlightening experience. Directly back to the Baldesion Annex. You remember the way, don't you, Raha? We think we head down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to the right, then follow the path to the Aetheryte Plaza. Correct, after you, Eris. I'm gonna start shit. I'm gonna start some shit. I'm gonna start some shit. I'm the warrior of light, and violence is my constant companion. Who the fuck are you? I'm gonna go pee on the couch. You can't stop me. Triple Triad challenge. Also, that's a woman in a butler outfit. That's an NPC lady in a butler outfit. The real reason the butler uniform is ungendered? True. Huh. Holy shit. Could you imagine if the NPCs got to wear it and we didn't, though? People would flip their lid. Kind of cool of them to do that, though. It's kind of cool that they actually like give like an NPC lady like a pretty masculine outfit. Huh. Interesting. Also, another thought about the Levier estate. That's a big, big place, right? Clearly, they're very wealthy. Like, clearly, like, Alisaie and Alphino come from a place of tremendous privilege, right? But, like... But on that note, with that thought... It seems so cold. There's like fucking like 8 butlers in there and shit, but like, am I the only one that feels like it's just cold and lonely? You know? It just doesn't seem like a good place for kids to grow up. You ugly. Oh, Annex. I used to bunk there whenever I had business in the city proper. Submitted my thesis to Arcane qualification. Was I prepared for you at the Annex? Just follow the path, first side of the Aetheryte, we'll be there in no time. Ooh. Journal is full of educational research and institutions, but there's still professors who prefer to establish their own private practices. I could extend the exclusive schools they run in these residencies. Perhaps the twins could tell you more about them. Tutoring. I like the discussion about Alfie not having a male role model in his life. Yep, exactly like that. Hi, Seeker. Cross the bridge here, and I recall, stick to the path, careful along, not to Ed. Reach back to Aetheryte Plaza. I don't know. I just don't like that. Like I said, bad vibes. Bad vibes. Hi, Fuma. Oh yeah, don't worry. It's gonna be very easy to pass me. Even if you haven't. I'm on the second quest. You've almost 3,000. Hooray! Yup, that's why I got in early when I could. Sorry though. I know that's not fun. But how are you, Fuma? First the queue wasn't so buggy. Hi, Xavier. This is amazing. This is so good. That's fucking good. That's a really good touch. That's a really, really good touch. Feels like the budget for everything, including amount of music, has gone up. Yes. Oh, absolutely. They let Soken off the chain, and Soken's like, I will compose the most beautiful, homey feeling music possible. And then he did. And it changes. Like, the fact that it changes in only that one building, just... Oh my... Perfect. Amazing. Perfection. Perfection. Holy shit. The Baldesion Annex. Is there... okay, let's just gonna do that. I don't think I missed a place though. I think. Hope not. Just look at Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you this is the Baldesion Annex. The hell you'll arrive at the door of the phenomenon, but I think we best explore. We've done explored enough for one day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you then. And this time they give him keys to a mansion. True. It's so homey. Back, and I brought Eris and Raha with me. Ah, you were right about the ship then. Hello, Graha. It's nice to see you again. Pleasure to finally meet you, Eris. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. Ojika. Ojika Sudenjika? It's been an age. I'm introduced Ojika Sudenjika, an administrative office of the students Baldesion who oversees the day-to-day business in the annex. Aww. The Champion of Eorzea has featured prominently in Kryl and Graha's reports, so for me, this is akin to seeing a fabled hero come to life. It's an honor to make your acquaintance. Champion of Eorzea! Ojika acknowledged me! Baby! Yeah, it's a good title. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served the main headquarters, of course, but we often had the occasion to visit Sharlayan. We're going to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engage in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the island itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations. Yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self. The day will come when we will see the students rise again. But first, we must ensure the tale of 4-Eye fall. Though that door is left there as by the main hall, we can discuss our options moving forward. Once everyone arrives, that is, you probably have time to rest before our discussions begin in earnest. I've had private quarters prepared for you in the Andron, so please feel free to make yourself at home. Is this our inn, I'm assuming? Ah, the nap room's perfect for an afternoon doze. Sleepy kitty. Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more so than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. 'Twas simply that when we were often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad, we would slip into Andron and just steal a few weeks. As it became known among students as nap rooms, even if such naps might, well, last well into the following morning. Oh my god. Say the word, I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. Okay, now the real question. Are we gonna get a ghostly apparition of somebody in our room? Like Ardbort, or I don't know, a different narrator? Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you here, all in the main hall. Yo, if we do, I'm gonna fucking scream cry. I'm just gonna fucking like, bah! I'm going to literally weep. Oh, hello. There's pasted on the walls of your room. I have papers pasted to the walls of your room. It was not unusual for occupants to pin up notes or documents of such, and forget to take them down when they went on their merry way. It was quite deliberate, though. You might see complaints addressed to other members, or thank you card for engrossing literature someone left behind. Beloved traditions that I should have known better to dwell upon. If we are to create a future for the students of Baldesion, like so many others, we must look to the days ahead. Inches warm blanket. Wait, rest all you like. I want to see this place. Oh, this is cute. Comfy feather bed. New ghostly roommate Hydaelyn. Ah, I better not be Hydaelyn. Hi, Slow. Yeah, I logged in at like noon today. Yeah, no, it doesn't use the generic in-room music. That's great. I love this place. Very cute. Your roommate added the shoe bill. I'd fucking lose my mind if it was a shoe bill. Not gonna lie. I think the Emmett fuckers are right. Like, I mean, oh man. Entrance into the main hall. Wow, this is pretty. Huh. Some of this stuff is concept art. There's Garlemald. And this is the updated map. This is the updated map. Because you see Garlemald and you see Dalmasca down there. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, this is the updated map. Do I even have the updated? Yes, I do. I do have the updated map. Nice. Yeah, because you get to see Dalmasca now. And like, yeah, you see more of like Garlemald and all of its terrifyingness. There's Thavnair, which, you know, we're going there. Nice. Something about peeling away, like, the mist is really satisfying. It's awesome. Is that Garuda or a Sin Eater? Nope, the map is no longer divided into two parts. It's just one world map. I'm kind of hoping that too. Refresh and alert, our colleagues should be wandering in soon, so I suggest we stay where we are and wait for them to join us.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
Hi, your finery.
It's fine, Urianger. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we? Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroi's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal.
I also like how she's framed against the map. Makes her look taller too.
The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum.
Yes.
As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois.
Wait, so you're telling me the Conservatives are the one causing problems here? Never heard that before.
Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous.
Yeah, that's suspicious. That's weird.
Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
That's a recalcitrance is a word, holy shit.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
This almost sounds like tempering. Bipartisan support? Yeah, that's BS. This almost sounds like tempering. I don't like that.
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldesion. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth.
And the fucking King Muggle.
Compared to our more isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nadana, an alchemist residing in distant Thavnair.
Yup.
Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
Yup.
In response to this threat, the Satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
Also alchemists, interesting.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. 'Tis possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
This is gonna be great, because I feel like in contrast, we're gonna go to We're gonna go to Thavnair, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, Warrior of Light, it's so good to see you. Welcome. I hope you're having a good time." And we go to Sharlayan, and they're just like, like, it's gonna be such a good contrast. It really is, because it's gonna be so polar opposite, I bet you. I really do.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, and having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice.
Yes.
But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnairian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Yes, it is quite the quandary.
A lot of slouching.
Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts. You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned.
Interesting. And Kiki, thank you for the host.
As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Makes sense. Ariane probably
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Alisaie and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Yeah, they have personal investment. That makes a lot of sense.
Of course, the more the merrier.
So, Thancred, me, and Ariane?
Right. The rest of us will
And
make the
Estinien.
journey to Thavnair.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go with the boys.
Thoughts? Objections?
Objections.
I passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
Fair enough.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
The way he says Ariane. Ooh.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request.
Boy band team.
Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
Squad! Okay, alright. Yay! Nice. I was sure you'd go for Graha first. What do you mean? What do you mean by Graha? Okay. In the books. Thavnair bound. So this is gonna be a split like it was in Shadowbringers, right? I'm gonna be able to do both, right? Pretty sure that's correct. Right? Okay, yep. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be able to do both, but I'm gonna need to choose. Technically, every expansion does this split. Well, I guess Heavensward did it between the brothers. When did Stormblood did it with Mefred and okay, yeah, no, it did. Yep. The group with Graha? Oh. Yeah, okay, see, here's the group with Graha. Here's the thing. If it was up to Sammy, I would pick that group because of, like, I'm very interested in what that's gonna be. However, that is not what Eris would pick. Eris would be like, Battle Bros? A fight? Let's go that. Let's do that. Let's go to Thav. Let's go to Thavnair. There's no way in hell Eris would pick book research over a fight. Even if Graha was present. More lengthened the splits in Shadowbringers? That makes sense. Yep. Okay, perfect. I guess I forgot the other expansions did that too, huh? But yeah. So, yeah, there's really no way in hell Eris is gonna pick research over books. She's gonna go with her battle boys. Her battle boys, they're gonna do some battling and stuff. What's the side quest? Rise 6 in the corner. Did someone say books? Yeah, and I'm sure some warrior lights. Some warriors of light would love the book of research, but that's not who Eris is. Despite her black magery. What is the kind of research you do in the Great Goomba Library? If there's an alternative, she still might take it. It's a little cat girl. I'm down. It's gonna be a juicy starting point. That's fine. Hi, Sassy. That's okay, I guess. I did books because it was closer. Well, that's fair. But yeah, I mean, again, if it was me, I would choose differently than Eris. Here's a point where there's no Ludo narrative going on. Is like my desires are different from hers, to be honest. What the canon order would it be? The canonical order? I don't think there is one. I think it entirely depends on your warrior of light, you know. Or are you going to Thavnair? I will be. That's what I'm gonna pick. But we have a glam contest that I need to do, which I might actually say if people can actually get here. I am fairly confident some people are probably still caught in queue. But sound off, who's alive? Who's in the game? The canon order would be going to Ishgard. I was gonna say I haven't done that bit. Yep. I am, but no glam. I'm doing a sit. You're doing a sit. You don't have a single healer glam? Beep boop. Hi, Willibur, what's up? Just oh, I can
Why, hello.
Why, hello there.
How are you?
I am swell. I've done 2 quests in the MSQ.
Nice.
It took me 3 hours.
I love that for you. I hope your analysis was good and deep. I cannot wait to begin on Tuesday.
I cried 3 times.
That is about par for the course from what I've heard. I was in a voice chat with some friendos last night, and every so often I just heard, "Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Ah!" And I was like, "You're doing the MSQ, aren't you?" And they're like, "Yes." And I'm like, "Okay, that's all I want to know. Don't tell me anything more." And they're like, "No, it's fine." And then like we repeat that every like 20 minutes.
Yeah, literally, like, there's a thing that happened very early on, and I was just like, ah!
Yep,
my heart was ripped out of my chest.
That's cool.
And then Squeenix gave it a little smooch.
Yeah. Oh, hey, tight. I accidentally just an achievement fate. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Congrats.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little late. I'm working on my glam, which is to be a level 80 sage.
Nice.
So I'm teleporting back to the house now because, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So here's the problem. Here's the problem. I'm not sure people are logged in.
Yeah, that I did notice that that we had very few people, and the other large problem is that a great many of the people who normally love to participate are like your mods and my mods who are I don't know about yours. Mine are beelining through the thing so they can boop people who come into chat with spoilers, like trying to be clever and stuff. So I know mine are like, no talk, only story, will be done by Monday. And I'm like, I hate that, but also thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure the Glam contest is gonna happen.
That's okay. That is an okay thing to
or at
to
least
say.
this weekend, just because like I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people still in queue.
Yeah, I agree. I had how was yours when you got in? I assume you logged in right on stream like you did.
Nope.
Like you normally do.
No, I logged in at noon. I logged in an hour early. It was fine.
Okay,
There's
cool.
only
Yeah,
about a 500 queue.
Okay, yeah, I think I logged in about 1:30 and it was like 800, and I imagine it's only gotten worse. Yeah. Kiva is at 1918 in the queue.
Yep.
So oh, that's true. And Kia Hoga also has a really great point in chat there that anyone who wants to come
They
would
have to hop
have
on
to
the
sit
server, yeah?
in the world transfer queue, which is just as long. So I kind of think it would be cool to postpone too, just for like another week or so. Also because that'll give me time to craft more cool laser beam weapons. Look at my cool laser beams. I got pew-pews.
Very nice.
Oh, I do love your Reaper Glam. What so?
I have a chainsaw scythe.
That's a chainsaw scythe?
I have a chainsaw scythe.
I need chat. I need to know which one of you is responsible for giving her a chainsaw scythe and not telling me so I could just run around and keep her shielded all the time so she doesn't hurt herself with that chainsaw scythe.
I got it myself.
Oh god, that's even worse.
I found my own chainsaw scythe just lying around. Who knew?
Yeah, you know, it just, yeah, right. Grave Knight's right. It's ideal for gardening. That's right.
It's great.
Yeah.
And also, yes, Sassy, it is ambitious to hold it after 2 days after launch, I suppose. That was not the original intent when it was set.
Yeah.
Originally, it was 2 weeks after launch is when it was set.
Yeah, and then we both were sort of I don't know if you know this, but it turns out that for all the streamers, when they delayed launch 2 weeks, they didn't just make us move everything that was 2 weeks away around to make it work. We also had to fill those 2 weeks with 2 weeks of content that we hadn't planned on because we thought we were going to be playing Endwalker, and that was a lot of work. At least it was for me. I don't know about for you.
And then also Thanksgiving was in there too, so there's like a holiday. Yeah, like it's fine if it has to happen, but like this is exactly what I kind of thought was probably going to happen. It's just like, yeah, people aren't going to be able to get in, which is like,
But
makes
okay.
sense.
Yeah, and I mean this is the first one we'll have had to move, right?
I guess we've moved it once before, but yeah, we can move it again.
Yeah, and like this will give people time to do several things. So we could add an additional stipulation, right? We could say, but you get small number of bonus points for using a cool chain weapon on a healer or something. I don't know.
Or you could just show up as a Reaper instead, and you'll win. How about what if you do that?
Wow. Rude. Yeah, I'm totally on board with that. I think that would be cool. And then you could get back to the MSQ and cry some more.
I can. I also might, since I'm here, I might even put a couple levels into Reaper. I did leave at a pretty good spot, but I might do another quest.
Yeah. I will also admit that getting some time to put Sage to 80 so I can do Reaper tomorrow and Monday before I start the MSQ would be welcome.
If you need any Reaper advice, let me know. It's a very fun class.
Yeah, if you decide for some reason that you want to start saving lives instead of taking them, let me know, but we all know that's not going to happen.
That's not going to change, but I appreciate the thought.
Yeah, right. Well, okay, so like, but hear me out. What if I put this little thing on you, right?
Yeah.
And now every time I shoot something, you get healed.
Me.
Yeah, so like that's so like I get to murder things and heal people at the same time. So like that's kind of
okay, but consider I can teleport, and that's kind of cool.
Yo, that's pretty awesome. Hey, did you? Wait, hold on a second. I don't even know what this looks like. Yeet.
Yeah, you have a gap closer.
Yeah, I do. Some of these things are kind of cool. Some of them I don't understand. But do you remember Pepsi Man?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well, so now we have an ability called Pepsis. And
I love it.
Like it's actually called Pepsis. That's cool. Also, this attack is called Phlegma. The name of the attack is Phlegma.
Nice.
I don't know what to do with this information, and I hate it. I super hate it. It also it's a 5 yalm radius AOE attack with a range of 6 yalms. You have to be like all up on it to do it at all. I don't know what to do with it.
There we go. Yeah. Huh. Good to know. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I probably will play Sage eventually because it might end up being my favorite healer.
I think it might be. I wanna check out more of what the stuff does. One of the I don't know. You liked Astro the best of them, right?
I mean, I haven't touched my hand. I haven't gotten my hands filthy with White Mage, but like, yeah.
Okay, you're not gonna like White Mage. White Mage and Astro are pretty much polar opposites.
Mm-hmm.
White Mage is about very big chunky heals and attacks. Versus Astro, like Astro is always doing something.
Yeah,
you're always doing something. White Mage is not that way, to the same extent. But this is an always doing something class.
Yeah, and that's what I think I would like about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Because healers bore me to tears, and I need something to do in the meantime. And so, I don't know, Sage has got some like cool shit, so I'll probably try it eventually.
Yeah, well, you really liked Dark Knight too, right?
Of course, yeah. It's like my favorite tank.
So, it is also my favorite tank. So it's kind of weird that we disagree on so much about this game, and then we're both like, but Dark Knight though.
And well, yeah, I mean, we all know I'm right about everything I say about this game. And if anyone disagrees with me, they're just automatically wrong, and that's how that works.
I'm just gonna loudly guzzle my drink next to my microphone now.
But no, yeah, no. I mean, Dark Knight's great. Dark Knight and Gunbreaker are my favorite tanks.
So one of the cool things is that when I give something Eucrasian Diagnosis, which is just a shield, if it pops in the same way that the Dark Knight does, I get an attack.
Nice.
So that's kind of cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. The Phlegma AoE shape is a ball, and you do get 2 of them.
Phlegma balls.
Oh, they knew what they were doing. They 100% knew what they were doing with Phlegma. But I don't know what to do about the fact that they knew what they were doing with Phlegma, and I hate it.
But you could say, Phlegma D's balls, is what you're saying there?
That is correct.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well then, we will...
well then indeed.
Well then, we will postpone the Glamor contest because it's can't happen if you don't have people there.
Yep.
Funny how that works.
Yeah, and that's again nobody's fault. That's just how launch weekends be. It do be like that though. So I will let you get back to Reapering and maybe some MSQ, and do let me know when it's rescheduled for, and I will do my best to make it happen.
I will have to talk to Kryze, but sounds like a plan.
All right, cool. Bye, y'all.
Goodbye, Wilbur. Good old Will. We love to see him. But yeah, can't do the Glam contest without people, so that's okay. We'll just push it back. I guess it'll become more of like a December thing now, which would kind of make sense. I guess we could have done like a Crimbus one. I don't know how you'd even do a Crimbus Glam. Do you guys have holiday glams? Is that a thing? Aside from like the one that you get from like your holiday stuff, their Santa hats. Seen some, but I sure as hell don't have any. Let me actually... Let me do that. There we go. I'll actually get this queue. Yeah, no, that's fair. Do winter holiday so it's not just exclusively Christmas. That might be a good idea. Like holiday season or something. Pretty sure half are on the mobile store. Yeah, probably. Well, probably not far off. There's a juicy you know, I wonder, actually. I wonder if I teleport to Hydaelyn. Would it be cheaper to teleport to Hydaelyn and then to Sharlayan? And, like, go up the coast, as it were. Probably try to do it before the raids start up. I mean, if we fucking can. I will. Bug boy. I will. But, cause like, I want to do raiding when it comes out. But that is cheaper. Interesting. I mean, I want to do raiding when it comes out, but also, like, scheduling's hard. I guess I can just make it, like, a weekend, but, like, I know it can't be next weekend. I know it can't be next weekend because I can't do it next weekend. So then it'd be the 18th. And then the next weekend, or the 19th, and then the next, no, it would be the 18th. And then the next weekend is the 25th, is Christmas. So, yeah, I don't, you know, it's a little tricky. So I think it's probably gonna be the 18th, because it kind of has to be. But I don't think we'll do a winter holiday one. Unless we do, like, a winter holiday one and then make the like, the healer glands a different one. I don't know, if you guys have any input, you're free to share it. I'm not really sure what to do. Be a few things. Speaking of which, do I just do more MSQ now? Huh. Yes. Do I? I feel like this is a good stopping point. So I could go to Thavnair. That would be cool. I tried. Thank you, Sage. Thavnair is really pretty too. Have you done roulettes? I'm trying. But it is a bit tricky, unfortunately. Really should just focus down on trying to like level up tanks or some shit. I wanna get Reaper leveled at least like a little bit, you know? Also, another reason why I don't necessarily want to progress too far in the MSQ is I know people haven't had a lot of time. I'm trying to level war. Oh, sure. People haven't had a ton of time to actually play the MSQ. And I kind of will let people get ahead of me, so people will watch me. Nobody's gonna watch me if it's gonna be spoilers, so like, you know. That, and like, I just move slowly too, so like, I don't mind just like taking my time to do it, you know? Right, there's new stuff for the Golden Saucer, I should check that out. Good point. Yep. Forgot about that. I should actually check my tickets. No, my tickets are tonight. My tickets are tonight. I am not finding you, Sassy. Oh, it says you're in another world. I'm in an instance right now. Oh, I gotcha. As it is sometimes. Huh. What was I gonna do? Let me know when you're ready. Oh yeah, Golden Saucer. This is a good time to go Golden Saucer. Except that's such a far teleportation. Oh yeah, that is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My return button though. If you get the mobile app, you can register a free destination, right? You can do like a free destination. They ain't fucking around these teleportation costs now. Yeah, they're expensive. I might do that. I legit might do a free teleportation and either put the free TP in the Golden Saucer or make it like Sharlayan or something. I had to bother with Aetheryte tickets. Can you get Aetheryte tickets with your Grand Company? Is like that a thing? Also, streamers should really have two-factor authentication. Oh yeah, that's probably a good point. Yeah, see, somebody told me that, but I couldn't find them. Unless, do I have to be a higher level? Like, I'm a lieutenant. It's hunt seals, not GC seals. Right. Oh, the hunt bill map. Ah, gotcha. Wait, what am I doing? I need to check the new items. Gotcha, gotcha. UC teleports have their base tickets? Huh. Probably need prize exchange too, to be honest. Oh, those are new, I think. Big grin emote. Their guitar. I've not seen it at the prize counter. Not really. Of that one, which maybe. The Titania wings? I think the Titania wings are from the. Aren't they a hunt item? Okay, yeah, the spectacles. Oh, okay. So there are spectacles that are, but those are new. That's the only one, though. That item are the Diablos wings. Well, I guess that's all there is. Hog, hi, Sassy. Well, it do be kind of like that sometimes. I'm sure, I'm probably sure that as soon as this queue's gonna pop like that too. Yup, fucking hell. Instant pop. Still needs for some people. I thought that I'm kind of with Kiki though. I thought they were doing more. Whole Minister, hi, hello. It's a good time to level tank. You betcha. Glad we get to be in this awful dungeon. I love that you're gonna hear the chainsaw rev. On the bright side though, I actually get most of my abilities here. Also, Sassy, you're adorable, by the way. Go. The glasses are very cool. I like them a lot. They're good shit. Very lovely outfit. Yeah. Provided the Gill Sync vendor in Mordona. Fallen Angel Wings and the Mount. Oh. Interesting. So it's not golden saucer items. I thought they did. Whoops. Okay. Yeah. See, I have a lot of tokens too, don't I? Oh, it's this bitch. Fucking wingless bitch. You know, kind of nostalgic that we're doing the first dungeon in Shadowbringers before we even do the first dungeon in Endwalker. Set up. You're fighting angels and you look like the angel of death. Hell yeah, baby. I really do like this glam. I might have to change it because the wings clip the scythe. or find a site that doesn't clip as bad. But like, it is some juicy shit. Jumper tonight, it looks like. Did you get bounced out of the queue or something? Oh, and you got 2002'd. Oh my god. Yup. That sounds about right. I'm so sorry. That's really frustrating. This weekend the servers are probably just absolutely exploding. Like, I gotta imagine it just cannot be easy or fun for them to, like, be dealing with the fact that, like, you know, it's the first weekend of the first, like, of early access here. There's so much going on. Still really sucks in the meantime, though. Actually, this might be somewhat relevant for my care. Oh yeah, Reaper now. Yeah, I still have better shit. Going for no 2002s. Yeah, fingers crossed. I'm really glad I had the foresight to log in an hour and a half early. That, and at noon, just not that many people were playing. I was only like 500 in queue. Uh-oh. Well. Like a 76-person queue. Yeah, the queue times really show up for busy hours now. Our healer logged out, or got lagged out. You're adorable. I love the fucking mogul head. That's... You're great, Sassy, never change. I also love just the detail putting like the claws of the beast on Eris in this outfit too. Real good. Good shit. Yeah, I'm sure the queue times and like the servers are gonna get better this week. I'm sure things are gonna smoothen out once they get more time to work on it. We'll probably have a maintenance at some point, I feel like. It'd almost be weird if we didn't. But yeah. I don't know, hopefully that happens. Hopefully I'll get some, I had a birthday cake pick, otherwise I would have tried to log in earlier, but it's fine. That's okay. Life, you know, we're all gonna get to play eventually. It's gonna happen. It's all good. I guess at least queue times are the worst thing instead of having like some other like horrific launch that requires the servers to be down, you know? So it could be worse. Wait, if the healer had to relog. Oh, are we gonna be here for a while then? Oh no. Match went really well other than queue times. I expected to be longer queue times. That's true. People are actually able to get in. Do you get a fill-in? Well, they haven't left yet, right? Those fake glasses are super expensive. Yeah, they're like 1,000 MGP. Hopefully it works out. Technically do a vote kick, but that feels really bad. Yeah, the other players apparently in Discord with them, they're talking. They're like friends or something. So they're gonna let us know if they can't get in or not, and if they can't get in, then we're gonna vote kick. So that works out pretty well. Still sucks, but like, you know, it's be how it is. Also, the other person just asked for Reaper tips, so let's go. Let's see. So I'm gonna start talking about that. So that's Death's design. Stack twice, right? Up to that's good at least. I'm gonna just educate somebody on Reaper, which is great because I feel useful. I like feeling useful. That's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to like do all this Reaper stuff and become like a Reaper expert, because like I want to help people. People have helped me a lot. I want to be able to at least do something to like kind of help benefit or reward that, I guess. I really should get on and finish that Reaper video too. But yeah. What about it? I didn't realize you could refresh it. I took it way wrong. Oh, okay. No worries. Have DD, you fill your meter. Reaper is a sick AoE class as a result, and can stack huge damage by spamming your so that's no, Grim. Your Grim Swathe and Guillotine. Yes, you can do that. For AoEs, it's the Soul Scythe, and for single targets, it's Soul Slice. So remember to pop that off. Reaper sure does have an ice flow to it. The only thing I feel is awkward is their dash and ranged attack and synergy. So that seems to be more of a where do I put this on my hotbar. Yep, using your dash is really important, but your range attack is less important. Just something you get as a bonus. Hi Soul, how are you? Until I get some catching things up. It's been going pretty well. I hope you've been doing swell. I'm helping teach our DPS about Reaper. So Soul Side, that's the tips I have at them right now. But yeah, Reaper's got like a lot of really good flow and synergy to it. There's a lot you can do with it, which is really nice. And also part of the flow in the part of the flow of it is just melee classes in general are feel a billion times better to play. Having your abilities not get interrupted is really nice, and it helps a ton. To mix things up sometimes. The only abilities that need to go out ASAP are the 3Gs. Got ya. But yeah, it helps that melee classes are just so much better. Okay, Spectral finally made it. So is there a way I can like... How do you vote to kick? I feel like I need to like vote kick. Vote to dismiss, there we go. Alright, we booted them. It's in the social menu, gotcha. There's a lot right now. That is fair. I understand, Soul. That was fast. Is that a Catboy? Fuck yeah, we got a Catboy Sage. Alright, there we go. Poggers. I was getting more time to wear off is a great quality of life change too. It's fantastic. Again, just the quality of life changes that we've gotten in Endwalker are huge. It just as a class, it just feels so much better. Or as a role, I should say. Billion times better. Hi, Soul. You're looking. I need to. God, I keep thinking I do need to make a Reaper one. I've kind of like got it started. I just haven't finished it. Same way you're like, yep, nope, it's the same one. I really need to just make a second one for like Reaper and stuff. God, I'm just so fucking busy. Wouldn't it just be nice if we just all had like more time? Wouldn't that be cool? What if you could just like pause life sometimes, you know? Might get like a little fucked up, but I don't know. Time in December? Yeah. And I still haven't finished my Christmas shopping, which God, I need to. I'm like practically out of time for that. Real life favorite class would be Chronomancer or something. Yup, oh, that'd be nice. That'd be amazing. I'm so tired, lol. You get infinite amounts of time and you just use it to sleep, because, like, wouldn't blame you. In the nicest possible way. I hate this boss fight. Fear, I have fear. You got this, Kiki, I believe. I like the fight as a concept, just wish it had more variety. I mean, I like that we are the ones to, put her down, so to speak. But it doesn't necessarily make fighting her more pleasant. And there's a level up. Let's go, baby. It's an iconic fight, just also kind of sad. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean, is it's just a little depressing. I don't think I've actually done this dungeon since. Yeah, I don't think I have. Really, the best part of like Shadowbringers, and like specifically this dungeon though, is it's given me like some ideas for like, you know, I don't know, just an idea for a D&D campaign eventually, one day. And just an idea. Oh, I mean, you hate it for narrative reasons? Yes. Yeah, that is exactly it. It's not like, I'm not talking about, like, the mechanics of it. I'm in. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh, look at you go. I hate how all this is done one at a time. I guess the boss fight is just up ahead though, so that kind of makes sense. I feel like it's the best in the World of Ruin type of game. Yeah, something like that. You know, zombie apocalypse. Nah, we need like a light monstrosity apocalypse. That's some good shit. Poggers. Like the TV series based on the movie of the same name, Legion. Legion? I'm not sure I'm familiar with. Oh, they're called Wings. Cute. What does philia mean? I don't remember. It's a Latin translation, right? It means love. Or like daughter? Brotherly love? Scavenger's daughter. The city of Philadelphia comes from? Ah, yes, the city of Philadelphia. Oh, wait, no, you're being like serious. Help. Appreciate it, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was like a haha jokey joke. I was like, ah ha ha. I'm like, wait, no, wait, no, that sounds about right, actually. It's exclusively angels causing the apocalypse in SMT. I don't know anything about SMT, but something tells me there's a lot going on there. Oh, jeez, right. Oh, no. I remember this part. get chained again. Yep. There I go. There I go, getting chained and shit. Nice. Damn, what'd that tongue do? Sad blink. We're studying Philadelphia. Ah, gotcha. Can finally be here and stream. Well, yeah, you might have missed the boat on that, Cries. Sorry, hun. Pog. That's all rainy. Also, Sassy, thank you for queuing with me. I appreciate it a lot. Getting that level in Reaper helps quite a bit. Trying to make progress. Very difficult too. But thank you. Very kind of you. But yeah, I appreciate it lots. Good stretch. Okay. Yes, Cries, very funny. The logo on the jacket? It's a Final Fantasy XIV jacket. Oh, Lamau. Yep. A quick Arcane BG. I have a problem. I have a serious problem. Also, I'm trying to. Here's part of the Cool Kids Club. Hey, I get it. Yup. I am obsessed. Me and Ashley watched it, and we are obsessed. Truly and utterly. So I'm gonna go. I'm tired. I'm very tired, and the Glam contest, you know, didn't end up happening because of login queues and shit. So we'll reschedule that. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be 2 weeks out. Fingers crossed on that. Maybe. That's a maybe. Yeah, Arcane's like the best thing I've ever seen. It's great. But I'm very tired, and we're going to go say hi to Joy. Love her. I was on the media tour with her. We're in the same group. Yeah, probably, Christ. I was going to talk to you about that. We're in the same group, but I believe she's doing spoilers MSQ, so there's spoilers ahead. So be careful looking in. I got her muted right now, and I got the camera all the way down, so like I think it'll be fine, at least going into that. I'm just letting you guys know before we jump on over. So be aware of that. I will see you guys 4 o'clock on Monday for a bit more MSQ as well as UCOB Prague. Tuesday is going to be Final Fantasy 9. Wednesday and Thursday will be Final Fantasy 14. It'll be 14. No Yakuza on Thursday because Final Fantasy. So yeah, hopefully the queue times are a bit quieter. But I will see you all later. You guys all have a beautiful day. Goodbye. See you later.
While I breathe and keep into the crate.